I turn 100 years old next month. 100 years. And the thing that keeps me up at night is not death. It is not pain. It is one afternoon, one ordinary Tuesday afternoon that I chose wrong. And I cannot go back. I cannot fix it. I cannot even apologize for it anymore. My name is Elizabeth. I am 99 years old. And before I cross into that next year, before I become 100, and everyone brings cake and says how wonderful, I need to say something real. Something I have never said out loud to anyone, except the four walls of this room. I wasted my life waiting, not waiting for nothing. I was waiting for the right moment, the right time, the right version of the circumstances to line up perfectly before I would allow myself to live. And while I waited, while I kept myself so busy and so responsible and so professional, the people I loved most in this world kept living without me. And some of them stopped living altogether. Listen to me, my dear. I know you. I know you even though I have never met you. You are busy. You have things to do. You have a job that needs you and a phone that never stops and a list that never gets shorter. You tell yourself that the visit can wait. The phone call can wait. The trip can wait. You will do it when things slow down. Things do not slow down. I am 99 years old and things never slowed down. Not once. I kept waiting for a quiet moment that was never coming. And the people I loved, they did not wait with me. I had a sister. Her name was Ruth. Ruth was 2 years younger than me. She was the loud one, the laughing one, the one who called too often and talked too long, and always said I love you at the end of every single phone call, every single time, without fail. Even when I was distracted, even when I was rushing, even when I answered with half my mind already somewhere else. We grew up together in a small house with one bathroom and too many opinions and not enough money. Ruth and I shared a bed until I was 16. We knew each other the way only sisters can, down to the sound of each other's breathing in the dark. And then life happened. I moved for work. She stayed. I built a career. She built a family. We called. We visited sometimes. We always said, next time will be longer. Next time we will really sit and talk. I was 58 years old when Ruth got sick. Not a small sick, the serious kind. The kind that comes with hospital rooms and quiet doctors and a particular look on people's faces when they update you on the phone. She called me in October. She said, Lizzie, come. Just come and sit with me a while. And I said, I still hear my own voice saying this. I said, Ruth, I have the Morrison account closing this week. I will come the week after. I promise. She said okay. She always said okay. That was Ruth. She never made you feel guilty. She just loved you and said okay and waited. She died on a Thursday morning, 3 weeks later. I was at my desk. That is the moment. That is the one Tuesday. Well, it was an October, but it was that kind of ordinary, forgettable day when I chose the Morrison account over my sister's hand. I did not know it was the last chance. But here is what I know now. It is always possibly the last chance. Every single time someone asks you to come, to call, to sit, it is possibly the last time they will be able to ask. And you will not know which time is the last time until it has already passed. I told myself I was being responsible. I told myself Ruth would understand. She always understood. That was the problem with Ruth. She was so easy to disappoint because she never made you feel the weight of it. So I kept choosing work. I kept choosing later. I kept telling myself that love was patient and would wait for me to be ready. Love is patient. People are not. People get sick. People get tired. People die on Thursday mornings while you are at your desk closing accounts that nobody remembers anymore. Here is what I was doing without knowing it. I was living like a woman packing for a trip she never takes. Every day I folded things neatly. I organized. I prepared. I told myself, soon I will go. The bag is almost ready. And the years went by, and the bag sat in the corner packed and waiting, and I never once walked out the door. The trip was my life. The people I loved were waiting at the destination, and I kept packing instead of going. Stop packing. The bag is ready enough. Go. People used to tell me I was dependable, focused, a woman who had her priorities straight. That always felt like a compliment. Now it feels like a polite way of saying I was not there. Dependable to my job, focused on the wrong things, priorities that looked good on paper and felt hollow in real life. A clock that runs perfectly is still useless if it is in a room where nobody lives. All my precision, all my responsibility, all my being on time and meeting deadlines and never letting anyone down at work. And I let down the one person who shared my childhood bed. Do not be a perfect clock in an empty room. I want to tell you about the day of Ruth's funeral. Her daughter, my niece, Carol, handed me a small envelope after the service. She said Ruth had left it for me. Inside was a note. Just 2 lines. Lizzie, I know you were busy. I love you anyway. I stood in that parking lot and I read those 2 lines 6 times. And then I sat in my car for a very long time. Just sat, engine off, not crying, just empty. I love you anyway. She knew I wasn't coming. She knew, and she loved me anyway. And that kindness, that grace from a woman dying in a hospital bed, broke something in me that has never fully healed. Even now, even at 99, the people who love you the most are often the easiest to cancel, because they will love you anyway, and you know it, and you use it without meaning to. So before I turn 100, I want to leave you 3 things. Not advice, just truth. The right moment is a lie. It has always been a lie. There is only this moment and the choice you make inside it. Every time you say later to someone you love, you are making a choice. Own it. Busy is not a reason. Busy is a wall we build to avoid the things that scare us. Real closeness, real presence, real love that asks something of us. Work does not need you the way people need you. Work will replace you. people cannot. And this, the ones who never complain when you cancel, the ones who always say, okay, the ones who love you anyway. Those are not the ones who need you least. Those are the ones who need you most. Go to them first. Always go to them first. I am almost 100 years old. I have lived long enough to see that nothing I achieved at that desk matters now. Not one account, not one promotion, not one deadline I hit. What matters is Ruth's voice on the phone. What matters is that I did not go. You still have time. I am nearly certain of it. Someone in your life right now is saying, come, just come and sit with me a while. Maybe not in those words. Maybe just in the way they linger a little longer at the end of a call. Maybe in the way they say goodbye like they mean it. Go. This week, not next week. Don't sit where I am sitting at 99, holding a 2-line note, finally understanding what it cost you.